What's up, guys? Welcome to Nutarot. I'm an energy and intuitive reader, and I'm here to do the general reading for somebody. So let's see who's gonna get it. Tartar. What's up, Taurus? Thank you so much for being here. I hope you guys are doing swell today. So today we're going to do your general reading. All right, I'm going to pull 2 oracles, clarify, and give you some advice. I do offer personal readings. That information is in the description box below. Someone's trying to compete with you. Okay, but I feel this is someone's trying to compete with you. Or this person's life is full of karma. All right, so it's like, they can't, no. It's like they can't compete with anybody because their life is full of karma. So they're always going to lose. They're always going to be losing in life because all they do is add more karma to themselves. So, someone's trying to compete with you and they're going to lose anyway. So who cares? Who cares? All right, the first card you have is Pufferfish. Know your limits, boundaries with apology, forgiveness through mutual understandings. Okay, so I feel like a lot of you guys did too much here. Okay, you did too much, you took too much, you said too much, and now you want to apologize for that. Okay, if it's reversed, reverse it. Okay, I feel like you definitely need to learn your limits. You need to learn when to stop. Okay, you guys do have this thing where you are ruled by your 5 senses, so you don't know when enough is enough. You don't know when to stop. It's like you don't know when to stop. So you have to learn. You have to learn discipline. Okay. There's always a cutoff point. There's always you have to figure out when's enough is enough. Okay. But what's apology and pufferfish? This could be reverse the message if you need to. The Page of Wands, the Tower, the Ace of Wands in reverse, and the World with the 10 of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, it's gonna be the confirmation that you needed. Aries, Leo, Sag energy here. I feel like you are realizing that you need to apologize to someone or something here because something is definitely blowing up for you, or something is unexpectedly happening out of nowhere. Okay, I feel like you're getting some type of denial out of nowhere. You're getting rejected out of nowhere. I'm seeing like a 404 not found. You could be getting blocked energetically from something out of nowhere, and I feel like you're going to start losing out on money and stability if you don't apologize to somebody. I feel like with the World here, this is like the last chapter, the last hurrah. Like this is the last thing that you have to do. I don't know. I feel like you weren't wanting to do that. The 4 of Swords, the 4 of Cups. Yeah, it's kind of like you were trying to act like, oh, nothing is happening. Oh, nothing is happening. Nothing is wrong. But I feel like it really is. And I feel the universe is trying to show you that. Okay. It's like you're trying to avoid the fact that you're doing too much or taking too much in a certain energy. What's the Page of Wands here? You have the Star, Aquarius energy here. Yeah, I feel like, you will be healing from the situation. You will be able to heal. You will get your wish, but you're going to have to apologize. That's just what it is. You're going to have to ask for forgiveness. What is the Tower? You have the Hermit in reverse. Yeah, but if you don't hold yourself accountable for the fact that you got yourself here, some of you guys are like, I'm not apologizing, fuck that. Well, then lose out. What do you want? You put yourself here. So, if it's reverse the message, like I said. What is the Ace of Wands in reverse? If you don't hold yourself accountable with that Hermit in reverse, you're not going to get anywhere in life. Virgo energy here. What's the Ace of Wands in reverse? You have the 2 of Cups. Yeah, so the universe could be delaying something that you really want. You could be getting rejected in love. You could be getting rejected with a friendship or something that you really want. Okay, and it's because you're doing too much. What is the World? I told y'all that Uranus is coming for y'all, right? I told y'all. You need to start creating discipline. You need to start telling yourself no. What is the World? You have the 5 of Pentacles. Because if not, you're going to keep losing out. What do you want me to tell you? I feel like the only way that you're going to close out this chapter of lack, of feeling alone, of feeling left out in the cold, is if you apologize to somebody who you did too much. I don't know how else to tell you that. You have the 10 of Pentacles, and then you will be able to get back what you lost. It'll come back. That's the only way that you're going to be able to do this. Could be about work or family. If it's reverse the message. The next card you have is Abalone Shell, healing from the inside out. with embrace. Find peace with your current state of being. Okay, I feel like a lot of you guys could be crying right now or shedding a lot. Okay, it's very good. I feel like the universe wants you to be okay with how you feel right now, even if it's not the best. Okay, I feel like a lot of you guys need to heal. There's some type of wounds. Listen, Chiron is going to go into Taurus. Chiron is going to go into Taurus next year. Right now it's in Aries, but you're next, okay? And whatever you have not healed, Taurus, is going to come up to light. Okay, Chiron stays in the sign for 1 to 9 years. But Chiron doesn't have a strict schedule. So Chiron, it could be 3 years, it could be 1 year, it could be 8 years, it could be 4. Right? We don't know. Chiron has its own kind of way that it moves around. But I'm just giving you a heads up, because anything that you have not healed is going to come back up again next year. It probably is already happening, because I always feel like there's always like a leading up to the big moment. But once Chiron goes into your sign, whatever you have not healed, whatever you have not gotten over, whatever pain, disappointment you have not gotten over, it will show up again in another situation with someone else. And you will drown in that energy if you have not healed at all. If you have not healed at all, you will drown. Because you're going to feel like you're going through what you already experienced, a very painful situation. But if you work through that, if you start now, and start healing and start working through things, okay, by the time that energy pulls up next year, you're somewhat prepared. Maybe some of you guys have not done any work at all, and you're realizing like, damn, I haven't healed anything. I'm still bitter and mean and whatever. You need to get on that. You need to get on the ball. Because like I said, the next few years are going to really suck for you if you have not been working on healing and becoming a better version of yourself. But if you have been doing that, okay, you've been doing the work. You did the hard stuff. Okay, you did the hard stuff first. You got ahead of the game. So when Chiron does go into your sign next year for the next how many years, 1 to 9 years, once it goes into your sign, you're prepared, right? Once the things happen that are meant to trigger you, you're not going to get triggered because you're already healed. So that could be a message just for some of you guys to start your healing path, to start your healing journey, because it's like you're going to have Uranus in there coming in there soon this year. And then you're going to have Chiron slapping the shit out of you next year and for the rest of the years. And Chiron is really hurtful. Chiron is hurtful. Chiron is hurtful. Okay? Chiron is like it's like a mother who's a bully, but a mother who would sell your soul for $1. And every day you're like, I don't know if, like, I don't want to say that that's the Chiron planet, and the Chiron is meant to help us heal or whatever, but the way that it helps us heal, it's by putting us back into a situation that we already healed in, to remind us, hey, you healed this, look at you, you're doing great. Or hey, you didn't heal this, look at you, you're behind, right? And depending on, and it's always like, it's a silent thing. Chiron is so silent, it's quiet with how it shows you how well you're healing or how much more healing work you have to do. Anyways, I don't know why I'm talking about, because it says healing. All right, what's Avalon, Shell, and Embrace? You have the 8 of Cups, the 5 of Wands, the 5 of Cups in reverse, the 8 of Wands in reverse, and the King of Wands. With the King of Swords, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, Aries, Leo, Sag energy here, okay? You are going to benefit from walking away from pettiness, competition, fighting, trying to be better than somebody. You need to walk away from that, okay? I feel like you won't regret it. I feel like there's a lot of delays happening right now because you're trying to compete. You're trying to be part of the rah-rah energy. Sit back, sit down for a little bit. You have the King of Wands. I feel like some fights are not meant to be fought, okay? Sometimes it shows more confidence, it shows more integrity, it shows more honor, you just sitting back and not being part of the freaking mess, okay? And I feel like if you're honest with yourself here, you know that you rather nurture yourself, you know that you rather focus on you, you know that you got the Wheel of Fortune here. It's like you're just like, you know what, the tables are always going to turn, right? You know that eventually it's going to be their turn. So, you know, it's like Don't feed into the BS, because you will get that BS right back to you. Okay? What is the Eight of Cups here? The King of Wands in reverse. But you're mad that you have to walk away. So what? Get over it. You have to walk away. It's competition. It's petty. Get over it. That's the problem. Y'all don't know how to get over shit. And you need to work on that. You need to be okay with, embrace that madness. Ask yourself, why are you mad? Why are you so pissed? Why are you so mad? Why are you holding a grudge? King of Wands in reverse is also my holding a grudge card. Why are you holding a grudge? Probably because you haven't walked away. Probably because you're still here. Probably because you've been feeding this Five of Wands energy, which is why the universe is like, yo, just walk away, because the more you feed it, the more a grudge you're holding on that no one's going to care about. What's the Five of Wands? And you guys always do this. Always do this. The Six of Swords in reverse. Yeah, you're moving backwards. You're moving backwards because you're fighting, you're competing, you're trying to rah everybody. What's the Five of Cups in reverse? You have the King of Swords in reverse. Yeah, I feel like you're lying to yourself. You're lying to yourself, telling yourself that, you know, I don't regret doing this. I don't regret being in the drama. I don't regret. Yes, you will. You're going to. You're lying. You're lying. You are going to regret it. Don't lie to yourself. You can't lie to the universe. Because you're going to regret it because of, you know, every action has a reaction, right? What's the Eight of Wands in reverse? You have the King of Pentacles, okay? I feel like there's going to be a delay when it comes to your money and stability. What's the King of Wands? The Hangman, okay? Yeah, I feel like a lot of you guys need to change your perspective, okay? I feel like a lot of you guys, you do too much when you don't need to. You push the envelope when you don't need to. You're confident, you look good, you smell good. Why are you trying to compete? Someone who looks good and smells good does not have to compete, does not have to be rah-rah. Someone who's confident in themselves and in what they have to do in their choices does not have to compete or rah-rah with nobody. That competition, that rah-rah energy is what pushes you back, is what keeps you stuck in life. Stop trying to compete with everybody. Stop trying to see what everybody's doing. Stop trying to be better than everybody, because you're moving backwards in life. That's why you're lying to yourself. It's like you're spraying on confidence perfume. We know that's not confidence, because a confident person does not have to compete, does not have to rah-rah. You don't make no sense. What you need to do is start embracing honesty, integrity. You need to start embracing yourself. You need to start embracing healing. And start walking away from competition, petty energy, that rah-rah energy, that drama. Walk away from that, man. The last card you have is Yes. With release. Release grudges, wounds, and pent-up feelings through healthy activities. Okay, a lot of you guys could be joining the gym or joining some type of sport. I feel like it's very much a good idea. I feel like the universe wants you to release something. Yes, you should definitely release something. Release a grudge. Move the freak on, bro. You guys could be losing sleep or having nightmares because you're not releasing something or moving on. What is yes and release? If you guys are online, so something's about to go viral. You have the Three of Wands, the King of Wands, the Seven of Pentacles, and the Two of Wands with the Magician here, okay? I feel like you are going to be honest with yourself here, and you are going to change direction, okay? I feel like with the Three of Wands here, I feel like you're seeing something come in, which is why you're changing direction. I feel like you're going to be honest with yourself here, and you're going to choose something that you see a lot of potential for long-term here, longevity. I feel like what you're manifesting is coming in. The Three of Swords in reverse and the Chariot, and the universe is definitely guiding something to come towards you. Here, the Five of Swords in reverse. Yes, I feel like you're going to have to not keep your promise somewhere else. But I feel like it's going to be worth it. What is the Three of Wands here? You have the Three of Swords in reverse. Yeah, it's like you finally seeing that what you've been waiting for is coming in. It just makes it so much easier to release anything else that you've been holding on to. You have the Temperance in reverse. Yeah, because if you're honest with yourself, you have not been healing. You've been moving backwards. Your energy's unbalanced. And it's all because you've been holding on to a grudge, a person, place, or thing that you shouldn't be holding on to. What is the Two of Wands? If y'all don't learn, I don't care. Get mad. I don't care. If y'all don't learn, y'all will repeat the same thing. Y'all keep getting this message about letting stuff go and whatever. In the beginning of this year, y'all got this message. And y'all getting it again, which means you guys are not learning. You're not implementing your skills, and you literally put yourself through stuff that you don't have to put yourself through. You have the Fool, the Knight of Pentacles in reverse, okay? I feel like a lot of you guys are supposed to be going towards a new beginning here and dropping whatever you don't trust, whatever's not reliable, whatever's not consistent. That's it. And the universe wants you to, in the future, stick with that. If you are not reliable, if you are not consistent, if you don't show up for me, I'm leaving. Bye. Stick that in your damn brain, Tar. Put an alarm on your phone to remind yourself every day. Put a sticky note on your phone. Put a sticky note on your freaking door. So when you leave your house, you see it every day. So it embeds in your brain. Because if you don't help yourself, no one's going to help you. But you have to get yourself out of this revolving door. Because y'all have this thing where y'all don't like to release shit. And then you wait until things get crazy. And until you're forced to release it, until the universe has smacked you around, thrown you around a million times for you to release it. When all you had to do was learn how to release shit. Learn, Google something. Be your own teacher, man. What is the Two of Wands? How do you want to be better and great if you won't do it for yourself? You have the Devil in reverse. Yeah, this new thing that's coming in, you changing your perception, you changing your direction is definitely becoming better for you, healthier for you. Your mindset is changing. You are removing yourself from a toxic thought process or a toxic attachment that you had. Like this grudge that you were holding on to was really causing a lot of delays for you in your life. Like you were doing this to yourself. What is the Seven of Pentacles? You have the Ten of Cups. Could be about family, okay? Doesn't have to be though, but I feel like you're going towards what brings you happiness. You're focusing on what brings you happiness. That's what you should be doing. Focusing on those that bring you happiness, not the opposite. You have the Judgment in reverse. Yes, you're being judged by the universe because why were you holding on to something that you know is not for you? Why were you holding on to something that was bringing you unbalanced energy? Yes, you're being judged by the universe. So all you have to do is just stay the damn course and you'll be fine. Make sure that you're working on releasing. Make sure that you're dropping this person, place, or thing. Leave it in the cut. Leave it alone. What's apology and pufferfish? This is your advice. You have Distant Horizons, number 36 in reverse. Okay, I feel like you need to give this apology like yesterday. This apology is overdue. This apology needed to come as soon as you did something that this apology is overdue. Okay, for others of you, if it's the other way around and someone's going to give you an apology, this apology is going to come a lot quicker than what you expect. Those of you guys that don't want to apologize to this person, what's going to happen is something is going to happen a lot quicker in your life than what you expect. And this is not a good thing. So either you apologize to this person or something that you don't want to happen is going to happen and a lot quicker than what you expect. Okay? And if it's the other way around too. If this person needs to come towards you to apologize and they're not apologizing, something that they don't want to happen is going to happen to them quickly. What is Embrace and Abalone Shell? You have Toil and Labor in reverse, number 38. Okay, this could be about work, all right? I just feel like something here is not working. You and this competition energy, you and this rah-rah energy do not look good together. You are the planet of Venus. You are love. Love is not about competing. Love is not about, oh, I'm better than you or you're better than me. That's not what love is. So you're literally contradicting your own energy. You're walking contradiction right now is what you're doing. What is Release and Yes? You have Great Fortune in reverse, number 26. I feel like a lot of you guys are going to have to lose some type of heavy ticket item, whatever that means for you. Everyone's ticket item is different. You're going to have to lose out on something heavy because you are refusing to release something. You have Lovers, number 15. But you are meant, like if this is a love situation, it's like you need to release somebody and you have a new love coming in. You do have love in this lifetime, a more compatible connection with you, okay? But some of you guys were refusing to release this connection, and then you got mad, you got pissed, you ended up holding on to it, so then you ended up holding on to the grudge, you ended up holding on to the wounds, you ended up holding on to the pent-up anger feelings that you had towards the situation, and instead of you releasing it, you just kept holding on to that. So now the universe is going to have to make you lose out on something to release that energy that you're just holding on to so damn bad, okay? Now this is the other way around. Reverse the message if you need to. Like I said, whoever is holding on to somebody they're not supposed to be holding on to, they're gonna lose out. because you're not supposed to be holding on to it. So all that I have for you, I hope this helped. Have a good day or a good night whenever you watch this, and stay positive.